Holy crap. Looks like it was a rough night over there, boys, eh? What the hell happened over in that corner? I don't think I even want to know. Alright, we'll look this way. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Wednesday evening, 5:45. Not a bad day out here today. Probably, I want to say 60, 61. The only problem with that is tomorrow into Friday, we got like 1 to 2 inches of rain coming. Possible wet snow. They're talking wet snow out in the Berkshires, which is west of us, central New Hampshire, and some parts of Maine. So the rest of us are supposed to get rain. So fingers crossed. Holy Christ! But hey, you never know. It's New England. You never know what could happen. You never know what could happen. Well, we got some big rig progress. First, here's to a little shot to Big Charlie's Motor Garage, who has hit 1,000 subs. Here's to you, brother. Congrats. Well, been working on this. Been working on this rig, boys. If I knew that this kit was as bad as it is, I would have not have picked this for the big rig build. I do not want to spend as much time as this kit needs to be done right. Not that I'm just slapping it together, but it's the fit is just terrible. I've had to take so many things apart, and how do I want to say this? You can't mock this thing up far enough in advance to figure out what's not going to fit later. That's the only way I can say it. I don't know if you understand it, but that's the only way I can say it. I tried mocking things up and then glued everything together and everything fit fine, and then I had things to glue on later on down the line. Well, they weren't even close to fitting where I thought they were going to fit. There's so much slap play. As a matter of fact, I wish I could make videos. I was smart enough to make videos where I could do my work and show you what I was doing at the same time. I'm just not that tech savvy. So I don't want you to think that I'm exaggerating what I say. But here's just an example. These parts here, these parts had so much play in them that you could literally move this piece here. You could move this piece here to 12 o'clock and then almost like down to 8 o'clock. That's how much play was in there. It's supposed to be straight. Because there's a tab. See that there's a hole? See that hole? Well, there's one on the bottom where this piece goes. But there's just so much slap in it, it's not even funny. A lot of things are moving, which is a good thing. We got pistons that move. All right. We got tanks. We got a lot of the seams out of these tanks. Or tried to anyway. We got a front end that steers. The fit, so like I said, guys, the fit is just atrocious. We got a front end that steers. All right. Yeah, a lot of fun trying to get this all together. Another thing, you have to be an octopus. You need like 8 hands to try to hold everything and get everything together. Yeah, so not for a beginner. Definitely not a kit for a beginner. Now, I got the chassis all done and the motor installed in the chassis. I got all that done today. Again, a lot of work, guys. Just a lot of work. This thing is fairly big and it weighs a ton. This is what I got. All right, so this is my hand. This is what we have done. Yeah. Things not lining up. I had a big problem Big problem with these back here. This centerpiece, just like I said, you can't mark it up far enough in advance to figure out what's not going to fit. Definitely not for a beginner. So I have decided I'm going to put it together and I'm going to throw some different colored washes on it. I think that's what I'm going to do to it. I think that's the easiest way to go. We got swing arms that move. These all move. These are going to move. I got to put my front end in. Like I said, just put the motor in. I still got to put the belts on. Got a belt, this belt. And we got 2 belts on the back to put in. But yeah, that's a big piece of plastic, boys. That's one big piece of plastic. But yeah, like I said, if I had known that it was going to be that bad, I wouldn't have picked it for the big rig build. I really don't want to spend as much time as it would take to get this kit built right. There's just so much wrong with it. Gaps to fill, seams to fill. Nope. I'm just messing with the cab. Here's the cab. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, here's our cab. Again, you know, it is a massive model. Well, you know, it's huge. Huge with a Y. But, yeah, I mean, just some of the seams and gaps that are on it. Let me see if I can find them and show you. I mean, you know, you got these big gaps in here, but you can't really fix them because this works. Yeah, just a bunch of. It just needs, like I said, it just needs way more work than I want to spend on it. You know, I don't want to slap it together, but I want to, you know, I don't want to take 4 months on it either. I got other stuff I want to build. You know what I mean? But so that's what I've decided to do. I'm going to build it, and I'm going to take some black wash, some brown wash. Dirty it up with a little bit of grout, and we'll dirty it up. So I don't want it to look like pristine, but just it needs a lot of work, a lot of work. But I mean, it's kind of complicated putting it together too, because these pictures really. The pictures really ain't as great as you think they are. Kind of hard to see. Of course, with my 61-year-old eyes, coming up on 62-year-old eyes. Yeah, so. But it is what it is, I guess, right? It is what it is. Can't say I'm not enjoying putting it together. I mean, there's a lot of pieces, you know what I mean? But yeah, just I wish it would fit better. Because I will say it again, you can't mark it up far enough in advance to find out later on down the road. That's already happened to me 2 or 3 times. So, but we've gotten this far, so. Yeah, I can't wait to. I think once I get this chassis all together, I'm gonna weather the chassis, the motor, weather the chassis, do some like oil washes on it and stuff, maybe some pastels. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's still a long way to go. We are on step 18. Step 18. Yeah, we're on step 18, and we have to go to step 59. So there's only, 31 more to go? 41 more to go? 41 more steps? Jesus Christ. Unreal. So, we're having fun, that's all that matters, right? That is just one ugly puss, you know? That is just one ugly puss. I don't know what to say. Don't even know what to say. Oh well. All right, boys. Remember, this is what the hobby's about. That's what the hobby's about. Okay? Never forget that. Take care, you magnificent bardo and building bastards. We will talk to you Friday. Constitutional, I believe, number 22. There's going to be many F-Woodies. I'm going to be tying a lot of knots Friday. So I'm going to start keeping track of every knot. See how many F-Woodies there are at the end. Peace out, boys.